And getting technical, Unit 8A1 is about the difference between analog television and digital television. Those of us who've been in video production for a little while have seen this transition. Some of you might be new to it, so this could be somewhat of a history lesson. Television has been around for a long time. It's really popular by the 1940s in the United States, and it's on almost every household in America by the 1970s. And so that means for decades, television was a huge way for Americans to see what was going on in the world and to experience the world and to consume television. Americans are very good, and pretty much the whole world by this point is very good at watching television. And by the way, I hope you like my flames. I've put a little bit of work into. I turned on the flame transition because this whole series, Unit 8A, might be a little bit dry, a little bit technical for some people, so I spiced it up with some fire. All right, television, for most of its history, was broadcast locally by television towers that broadcast signals through the air, and they were received at each person's television. That is still the case. There are still television towers in almost every city in the United States that broadcast signals. Today, those signals are digital. But in the, say, 80s, cable came along, and today almost all Americans can get television through cable if they want. Also, satellites now broadcast television rather. So there are many ways to get television today. No one technology has knocked out the other technologies. Televisions, until pretty recently, were powered by a CRT, and that is called a cathode ray tube. And that CRT goes all the way back to the invention of television. It is the way that the picture is projected onto the screen inside of the television. Traditional CRT televisions are very big, very heavy, very bulky. They have a curved glass front, and they're somewhat square. And televisions didn't change very much for most of their existence until digital televisions came along. And today, most people use digital televisions instead of the CRTs, but you can still see CRTs around. Digital televisions might be called LCD or plasma or OLED, but these are all variations on the digital television's new standard.